which was originally dedicated in 1997 over at the Supreme Courthouse. Then it moved to the Nassau County Medical Center, and there it stayed for over a decade. And in May of '09, we were told that it had to be moved because of a renovation. And the medical center was good enough to store it for us and sent us out to find a new location. And we were struggling to do that. And then a new administration came in January. You can imagine how busy it was, but I made a call and they returned it. And they said, "We care about your project. I want you to meet with my staff." And the next month we met with their staff. And the next month, and the next month, and the next month, and here we are on October 6th.
It's certainly an honor to join with you today to celebrate the location of the MADD Garden of Hope and the final resting place for this wonderful sculpture that was born at a heartache and loss, but was born to be here to create awareness of the pain and suffering that DWI motorists can cause. I give great credit to our sculptor here, because I can't imagine how hard it was to create this work of art. And it's been a long journey for this sculpture, a very long journey. And there's so many people that helped out to make certain that there is a proper place for the public to come and review the effects and the bad choices of drinking while driving.
I have to say proudly once again that this Garden of Hope will be a lasting memorial. It's a permanent home for this great sculpture. Stand up, speak out. And I'm very, very proud that the sculptor for this project, Michael Alfano, an East Meadow School District graduate, Clarke, to be more precise.
Garden of Hope is so appropriately named. The hope that there will be no more drunk driving fatalities or injuries in the future. Hope that with high visibility law enforcement, our hero police catch drunk drivers and discourage others from driving drunk. Hope that laws requiring all drunk drivers to blow before they go. Ignition interlock devices will stop people from starting their cars and driving drunk if alcohol is detected on their breath. Hope that turning cars into the cure. Tomorrow's cars will protect each of us, automatically determining whether or not the driver is above the legal limit of 08 and failing to operate if the driver is impaired. There is hope. Hope that future generations will be protected from drunk drivers. MADD was founded by a mother who lost her daughter to a drunk driver. With the help of those who want a safer future, for MADD's campaign to eliminate drunk driving will end this danger on American roads. We will put an end to this most often committed violent crime. We will make drunk driving a thing of the past. I thank you all for your support. Everybody that has given their time and energy and have called it a labor of love. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you all.
Today is a fulfillment of a dream. Some look at this garden of hope and just see a garden. I see a force of good, one that through raising awareness against drunk driving will save lives. At the very least, we offer a place to console those affected by the horror of drunk driving. Who would have thought that by planting bushes, trees, flowers, we could have had such an impact? One can do an enormous amount of good in very common ways.
Again, it's a very, very moving sculpture that's both literal as a message against drunk driving and very symbolic. The figure that's down on the ground, twisted unnaturally, is someone who's been perhaps hit by a drunk driver. We don't actually know. But he is symbolic of all the victims of drunk driving and acknowledges their family and friends and all the people that have been impacted by the heinous crime of drunk driving that's, of course, entirely preventable. The kneeling figure is taking care of the young man. She's cradling his head very tenderly. She alludes to MADD and all the caretakers and all the wonderful work, of course, that MADD does, and the other caretakers and the medical personnel who help in the hour of need. And the standing figure is striding forward. He's calling out for help, quite literally and figuratively. He is symbolic of the legislators, again, who really will make a change in the laws and in the future, and symbolic of MADD, who has, for many, many years, has strided forward to change the laws and to make this an unacceptable situation, and symbolic of all of those who call out for change to stop drunk driving. Thank you again for all of your support.